It's time for the shop report with
Barbershop Jay.
What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm Barbershop Jay. I'll be your host for the day. Here's what's happening. Of course, we want to remind you the Shop Report is brought to you by Rocket Digital Media. It's the one-stop shop for all your digital marketing needs. You can look them up on Facebook at RDM Detroit, 1D, 2E's Troy. Or you can slide on over to the website, rocketdigital.net. That's ROCKIT digital.net. Make sure when you're there, while you're there, you tell them the BSJ sent you. And for my folk out there in TV land, if you want to leave your questions or comments during today's program, by all means, please do so. And we will throw it up on the screen. And y'all know what's coming next. If you're one of them folks out there who wants to leave a question or comment that's indignant or ignorant in nature, it won't be seen on this screen. Matter of fact, here's what you'll get.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That being said, joining me on the program today, man, where's Brother Rich? Has he been at, man? I know he said in the thread he's still on set. Brother Rich, by the way, you all hasn't been with us in a few weeks now because he's making a movie. I don't know if you all know. This is breaking news. Yeah, Brother Rich has replaced Denzel Washington as Hollywood's leading man. I'm just wondering. We appreciate y'all for joining us or rejoining us, I should say. I know we were off last week. The host here, me, this guy right here. Am I pointing at the right person? Who knows? Anywho, yeah, the host here was having some back spasms. It just, TJ, what's wrong? You don't like my monologue?
I feel like you dodging the point, man.
What? I'm not dodging the point. We're gonna get to what you got to say, man. Man, don't start. No, listen, we're gonna get to what you got to say, Knuckles. Just slow it down there. Anyway. The host here was having some health issues that kind of took him out the loop for a minute, but we are back. Anyhow, TJ, raise your hand next time. That's what I'm trying to tell you right there. You're not raising your hand. So in absence or in lieu of Brother Rich, joining us on the program today is my cat from up north. Y'all know him as Joey James, a.k.a. Double J. Tell the people what you say.
The Pistons have brought back the teal, but they may have brought back the bad boy mantra with it.
Oh, good. I'm glad. The NBA
Billion
needs that.
Hayes.
We were watching some boring basketball as of late, especially from the Lakers.
And along with Hamidou Diallo, were both ejected this evening after an altercation with Orlando's Wagner brothers, who both, of course, went to Michigan. And so my Purdue Big Ten joke is they are acting just like Coach Howard.
Oh, wow. That's so disrespectful. I'm glad there's no Wolverines in the house over there. But a Spartan, I know. And then on the other side of the ledger, we got my man from the locker room right now. You all know him as every week he's speaking for somebody else. Double J, what you did this prematurely. Oh, anyway, shout out to my man TJ. You know what I'm saying? We give him this intro. I want you all to pay close attention to the guy right here that's trailing the play right there. Oh, no, TJ. Oh, no, TJ. Oh, no, man. Oh, man.
Since Giannis is my current favorite player, I'm going to be speaking for him from now on.
Oh, wow. Oh, my. What? Oh, wow. Wow. That's just like you, the fair weather, just like you to jump off the wagon, but it's okay.
The king right there where it says speaker 4, I would insert that as needed. Because y'all love to talk about him. I'm starting to think he's your favorite player.
First of all, y'all ain't from Kentucky.
That's where I'm currently at right now.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can tell you don't have your jerseys. Yeah. Anywho, let's start the show. Our first item on the menu is Did You Know? Did you know the world's worst sport can now be seen for your viewing pleasure on ESPN and the likes, ESPN2s and things of that nature? You ever heard of tech ball? All right. Bear with me. I was going to show y'all a little clip, but I'm not.
He has one, doesn't he?
Who has one? Who
I'm thinking that.
Absolutely not. Hold on. Let me. Absolutely not. I happened to be channel surfing, right? A couple days ago. And I come across this game. The setting, you have to look this up, man. This is the weirdest sport I've ever seen. And I done watched all types of sport, man. What was the one sport we talked about? Tag. Where okay, I get it, right? That's kind of compelling. But they have it's the setting is on the beach, a lot of sand, and you got 4 players. I'm getting ready to read a little breakdown of it here, but I'm just giving you my description of what I saw when I
hold on. This is actually hilarious because I didn't know what it was called. I thought it was like those little skateboards, the tech decks. I thought it was TECK, not TEQ. Okay, exactly. So I have seen this. Megan likes it.
Really?
Yeah. Where are you? You want to defend yourself,
Mrs. Alva?
The tech ball. Here,
paging Mrs. Alva. Yeah, please. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to Google this.
All right, so
what do I?
Okay. I was channel surfing about a week ago. Hey, Mrs. Alva. This is shout out to Mrs. Alva, everybody. Yeah, I'm channel surfing about a week ago, right? And I come across this sport, and it made me put the remote down. Not because to me, it was interesting. I was like, never seen anything like this before. What in the world? I was getting ready to read. What did you say?
I got really into it.
Okay, I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? Double J likes the Lucia. You like tech ball. You know what I mean? I like kitty cats. You know, I mean, we all have our flavors of the. Oh, now I shouldn't have said that. Okay, my bad. Oh boy, yeah. There were no animals harmed in the making of this sport. Yeah, exactly. So, but wait a minute, hold on. The one I watched, they were playing it on the beach, and it's sort of like they were playing it on the beach, and there's the table. I couldn't really see that out there, but there's a table. It looks like a tennis table, but it kind of concaves on the ends. All right, here, let me read this to y'all quick. Yeah, exactly. Tech ball, spelled TEQBAL. The company was founded by Gabor Borsnani. Oh, wow, yeah. I'll say that fast 2 times. And Guri Gatton and Victor Huzar, okay? In 2014, I didn't know it's been around that long, and it's based in Budapest, Hungary. The sport, which was created, obviously, in Hungary, in 2012, is a truly gender equitable game. As the rules define that tech ball shall be played between 2 singles or 4 players doubles, irrespective of gender. Now, Miss Alva, would you try? Because I don't know. I'm glad you were here. I mean, what a coincidence. Would you explain to myself, to Knuckles here, Mr. McForehead? He looks like he's falling asleep there.
I am, because I know this sport sucks, just like you in your lineup. But go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. You want a button for that? Anywho, would you kind of briefly tell us how is it played? I mean,
not even, to be honest, I'm not even really sure. Just got it. We turned it on one night and I got so mesmerized by it.
Yeah.
And it's like table soccer kind of.
Okay, there you go.
Or like table volleyball, I guess I would say.
Okay.
Table volleyball makes more sense.
Yeah, see, that's just it. Okay, so the ball is a volleyball, not a soccer ball.
I guess, yeah. That's what I would say it is.
Okay, Double J, thank you.
You have to use your feet. You can't
use your head.
You can use your head and your feet. So I guess not volleyball, it's table soccer.
Okay.
So you can't use your hands. You have to use your feet, your head, and that's about it. And it's like table tennis. It has to hit the other side.
On the other side,
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And like the way they serve, the one that we watched, which he hasn't pulled up, was they were inside and it was like a tournament.
Exactly.
And I see you looking bored over there, TJ, but it's really interesting.
Don't worry about that.
I'm going to look it up afterwards, but the way it sounds, it's something I'll play if I was drinking on the beach, probably. Like,
I don't think I would ever want to try it. but it
No,
looks. I would
yeah.
look like an idiot.
No, I doubt that. I doubt that. But I tell you what, though, you could definitely pull a hamstring sprung.
Right.
Yeah, you could
Yes.
definitely hurt yourself because the angles in which they have to kick to serve or whatever. But I'm thinking the ball looks like a volleyball, but the way they were
does.
playing it would make you think soccer.
Yeah, this sounds like something me
From
and
what
my
I've
brothers
seen, it was
would
a
have
lot
made
of
up
the
as
elements
kids.
of juggling.
Yeah, thank you, Mrs. Alva. Appreciate that.
So
Yeah.
typically when you're juggling with someone soccer wise, again, all those same body parts aforementioned, and the only difference is it incorporates that tennis element, but no different than the way we're sitting right now. If you were the opponent from me, TJ would be essentially both of our teammates. One person's allowed to be on the side of the net, and then from each other. And so basically, if I served it over to you by way of either head, foot, whatever, as soon as you sent it back my way, I could play it, and TJ could then hit it over your way.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, I tell you what. If it's it's the world's most confounding sport. I tell you that. Right. Yeah. Tech ball, ladies and gentlemen. Go look it up, and you tell me what you think. And inquiring minds would like to know. You all can email the
Definitely
shop
sound
report.
like something me and my brothers would have made up when we was kids.
Yeah, you all can email the shop report 36THE actually shop report 365 at gmail.com, or you can leave us a message on the shop reports.
That should have been your item of the day.
I mean that was the item of the day. It was. But tech ball, ladies and gentlemen, go look it up. And again, let me know what y'all think, because I'm telling you, I'm still confounded. Let's move on. Our next item on the menu, obviously, is the gridiron. Unless TJ, look like you chomping at the bit, man. Do you want to get it? Because Hoop Central was not on the menu today.
I thought it was. It's not?
No, not. Well, it was, but it wasn't. It not initially when I put the show together. You get what I'm saying? Then obviously Mr. Knuckles right here, who never raises his hand, McForehead, want to come in and the guy basically ran me over when I went to work today. The guy basically ran me over in the hallway. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
You was in the front office bothering somebody like
How would you know who I was bothering if you wasn't bothering me?
Was bothering somebody.
Whoa. Where was this?
He was bothering somebody like Steve Urkel, like I said. And I'm trying to walk my girl out the front gate, and he's stopping us. Basically making himself look like a fool,
Really? Oh man, I didn't know we went that far. I mean, I don't know about all of that. Okay, yeah, I did stop y'all at the front door because you had things. You're not supposed to remove company items within your pockets on the way out. Okay,
so that's now right. You calling my girl a thief?
No, I'm not calling you.
No,
I'm not.
I didn't go out.
Yes, you did.
I'm telling her what you said.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say
that. You check the tape.
Ain't that what you just? Did you just?
I heard it. I did hear it.
I didn't say you did go out. Stop lying.
He ran out there, like Blank Man. Stop, thief.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Calling her a thief. I got you. I'm letting her know that.
Okay, so we'll do Hoop Central now, even though I already know that's going to run the full gambit. We might not even get to the gridiron. If we don't get to this week's gridiron, then obviously we'll add it to next week's show. All right. But so in lieu of, or should I say instead of, is it the same thing? Oh, who knows? Instead of doing the gridiron in this portion of the program, we're going to go to Hoop Central. TJ is chomping at the bit.
One of my buddies, it's my chest buddy, Han. Say hello, Han.
What's up, Mr. Han? All right.
Man, this is the podcast.
Okay, let that man mind his own business. My gosh. Man, why are you circling your hair, man? You're making me dizzy.
What are you worried about? You ain't got no hair, Tommy.
Anyway, we have two things for Hoop Central that TJ wanted to discuss. One of them, I want you all to take a look at this photo right here.
Yeah.
Active NBA players with the most superstar teammates in his career. The guy who he used to speak for, as you can see, has more than anybody else on the list. Okay? We don't need to name names. Just look at the numbers. To the left, the column on the left, that's Steph Curry at the top. Okay? Active NBA players, right? with the most superstar teammates in his career. Steph got 4. Is that Steph right there? Is that Steph right there? Let me blow this up.
That is. Bit. Yep.
That's Steph. Oh, and then that's KD.
Whoa. Who came up with this?
And that's Kawhi.
Who came up with this list?
And that's James Harden.
The source was cut off.
Hey, listen, man. Y'all
what? Listen to what? What we listen to?
With 17 superstar players.
Well, wait a minute, TJ. Hang on.
No. Were they actively superstars at the time? That's what that list showing me.
That's what it's saying.
Where was I at when he was playing with these superstars?
I don't know. You was on your way out the building with stuff that didn't belong to you. You was on your way out the building. I just thought I'd throw that up there as a precursor to what we getting ready to show now.
But that's BS. Don't put no fake stuff up to help.
This ain't fake. This ain't fake. What is you saying? This ain't
Bruh,
fake.
Hang on, though. Who has Wally Zerbiak? Is he on there?
You would have to believe that he was playing with current superstars.
They was current at the time he was playing with them. They was current at the time. And this ain't Keno. What Keno got to do with this?
What do Keno got to do? Man, y'all, that's your argument. So
here you go saying y'all, man.
Y'all exaggerate.
I don't. First of all, I want you to spell that backwards. Second of all, I don't know who y'all is, man. I speak the same dialect as you.
Well, if you can't understand what y'all is, I don't know where you grew up at.
I speak postalese. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? You talking about some y'all, and y'all. You ain't from Tennessee. Man, please. Anywho, moving right along. We're going to get to the next clip in the slide. I just wanted to throw that out there, TJ. Active players. 17. That's a large number. As many turnovers. Anywho, this is the one TJ really wanted to get with. He didn't like that first one. Look at his face, y'all. Okay, here it is. Yay. All right. Here it is. Now, TJ, you sent this picture to everybody in the thread, right? And you kind of look like Steph in this picture right now. Sometimes when I be seeing at work. That ain't mine, Mabel. But anyway, I want you to explain your position on this photograph that we all seeing right here, right now.
Oh, I sure will. So my position
you ain't got to say it like, ho. You ain't got to say it like you Teddy Pendergrass or nothing. I sure will. Anyway, go ahead, man. We don't need all of that.
You done?
Come on, man.
Done? Okay, and don't rush me. You know what my position is. The top.
I don't know what I know what your position is, which is shan't not be. But the people that's watching and listening, they don't. So explain it for the peoples. Ain't that something? Now you don't get on here and don't want to talk.
Players will beat the bottom 5 players. And if we're going to a series up to 7, to me, I feel like it would be. To be honest, I think it'll be a 6-game series.
Well, we already know you're not going to do. We already know you're not going to be honest. So don't even throw that in there. Just say to be TJ.
It'll be 4-2, and simply because I got Magic Johnson and Steph as a watch. I got LeBron and Durant as a watch with Bryant and Jordan. I got Shaq and it being a wash. I have Giannis dominate Larry Bird the whole series. Possibly putting up a 50-piece on him 2 times.
Let me explain something to you.
Wow.
The top 5 is immensely talented. No question about it. But I'm going to tell you right now, with all due respect to Steph, he the same guy that didn't know what a boxing 1 was. And I thought he was joking. He was not. Number 2, Giannis and Bron, they're going to be in foul trouble. Because what you fail to realize is, unlike then in the bottom halves era, or during their time for the most part, because Kobe was of the 2000s, Shaq too, nobody is looking at what is going to take place on the defensive side of the ball, man. Magic is coming to address Steph early. He gonna be ball denying. Steph not gonna get free run to just come up and jack no shots off like he do in this era. With guys in front of him name.
I just want to point out.
Let's be clear. How is Magic gonna chase Steph around screens?
Listen, what I'm trying to. Oh my gosh, They're not gonna let him get that off, man. That's what I'm trying to tell
How
you.
are
He
you going to stop that? They
Listen.
couldn't stop Reggie Miller from doing it. And Steph is
Listen.
10 times Reggie Miller.
listen. They will stop him, not all the way, but they'll slow him down because they will pick him up in the backcourt or early. Back then, in that era, you could play. It wasn't no zone defense. You play man to man.
See, Double J, this is his problem. He thinking Steph bringing the ball up.
Okay, whoever bring the ball up.
Yeah, I
still
agree with
Yeah,
TJ
they still
on-
picking you up early. We talking about Mike and Kobe, two of the best
but Mike
on-ball
and
defenders
Kobe
that
is
ever
gonna be-
played.
Mike and Kobe is going to be checking Durant and LeBron. We could just easily have Giannis bring the ball up every time.
And that ain't always a good thing either.
See, and
You
I
sound
disagree
crazy.
with that. I actually think Larry would be good. But here's the thing: something I want to point out about Kobe specifically that he said about Steph that is still bewildering to me to this day. That because it doesn't happen. I know he's hurt right now, but you just don't see it enough. When it came to guarding Steph Curry, he said it's not about being in front of him or behind him. It's about being to his side. He does not like when you're to the side of him. And
Part of denial.
So
Ball denial.
just not hypothetically speaking, I'm in total agreement with you, TJ, that I would be torn, that I would feel like Michael or Kobe defensively would be better suited towards the other more prominent, talented athletes, where you can potentially, I thought I would probably put Magic or Larry on Steph. Just simply, Magic has the agility as much as he has the size to just at least make him uncomfortable. But in Larry's case, again, defensively, that's where there is a mismatch that can be taken, potentially severely taken advantage of. It's just a matter of whom. And he wasn't a bad defender, but that was not his number one strength either.
No, I'm not saying that was Larry's number one strength. And I get it. But what Larry was offensively disrupted what you do defensively. Giannis is a defensive talent, no question. But here's the thing, though. You watch the last few games that the Bucks have played in.
Giannis
He might be getting
a two-time defensive player of the year, bro. He can guard 1 through 4.
Well, that bottom half got at least two or three time defensive players of the year.
Who's gonna be the primary person on Giannis? That's what I'm talking about.
Giannis is his offensive game has developed immensely. But
who are you putting on, Barbershop? Don't duck.
I'm putting Larry Bird on him.
No, that's disrespectful. No, I'm
putting Larry Bird on him. Listen, Giannis is gonna get his offensively.
Double J, I don't think they have a choice. I don't think they have a choice.
I'm putting Bird on him, but what I'm saying to you is
you can't hide Bird on Curry because Curry's going to shoot his lights out running around pigs. You can't hide Bird.
Hang on,
I don't think.
Who are we running a zone? Or are we running man? And then if so, how are we doing this? Because you're right. TJ's right about hiding Bird. He is absolutely right.
You may have to run a zone just because you only got to worry about Steph and Durant on the shooting side.
Okay, well, if you run in a zone and you got Michael and Kobe at the top, good luck with that.
I still think KD can shoot over that. There's still an
KD shooting over Kobe and Mike, bro. I seen KD get off on Kobe. So
come on, man. But you got to be able to get into your I'm not saying KD ain't no dog, but you got to be able to get into your you think that them type of dudes that you let on the bottom right there, what you think? You think they just gonna let them guys do that?
This is why I'm suggesting that someone else.
I never said nothing about KD, Kobe, Jordan, or Bron because I know that's gonna be a dog fight. It's gonna be if any edge, it's gonna be a slight edge. It's not gonna be that much of an edge because them four are like that's like a good matchup. Then you got Shaq and Embiid, which I think if it was a series, they falling out 3 of the damn games. Period. Both of them.
No,
I want to bring up something that was thrown.
No, Shaq ain't falling out. Not in that game.
You sound crazy. If he ain't falling out and B scoring 50, man.
Well, you tell me Giannis don't be in foul trouble too?
Oh, how? On who?
Bird. What? So listen.
Man,
So what?
he
So
don't have to foul Bird. He just as big. He bigger than Bird.
so wait a minute. So whoa. So you giving guys like Steph and KD and them credit for being able to shoot over the top and shoot then because of their shooting ability. What you think Larry Bird was? We're talking about a dude that played a whole game with his left hand only.
And this is why I think it would have to be a zone on equally for both teams because of the fact that you're talking about two of the most prolific passers of all time. Between
Okay, so
Magic
let me
and Bird. So
okay, so let me put
that ball is going to be flying.
Okay, so let me put this out here at you then.
Yeah, you might be right, Double J. It's going to be a zone both ends, just because Steph on the floor too.
Okay, so if it's a zone, if both sides is playing the zone defense, who has the advantage then?
I think Giannis them got the advantage. They got three. We got 3 7-footers.
I can easily see how both teams can exploit it. One from the over and one from the under.
Okay, that's even fair. But he talking about 4-2. Man, ain't no way in the world the top half beating the bottom half and no 4-2 and no.
But something I want to point out in the comments is someone said there is no way I would be taking Embiid. I would be taking Jokic, the Joker.
Well, it's no way I'm taking Bird. I would be taking Olajuwon.
He's too slow. To me, that's
who's too slow? Hakeem. Well, towards the end,
is a way better matchup for Giannis than Bird. I'm just being honest.
Hold on, we talking about a guy. We talking about a guy that all of these new guys go to for. We talking about a guy who all the new guys go to learn his footwork.
I understand, but what I'm suggesting is both. Even I'll give it to Embiid too. This is where Shaq was never good against stretch fives, and Embiid they could be saying, okay, we're not playing for rebounds. We'll just run it back and be able to not have any transition, which, somebody like Michael and Kobe would have absolutely, and Magic's passing ability, even Bird's, taking that away gives this longer group, a more athletic group in a half court game. I can see how the defensive prowess of the one and then their offensive ability to be able to move the ball, why we would someone could lean towards that particular group. But at the same time, we can't forget that, you can't guard height. And, Shaq, is he going to really be a dog either?
Don't forget now, we're talking about one of the guys that was on the bottom 5 had to go and save some of the guys on the top 5 in the Olympics. We're talking about the world team now, and we talking about at the time in a time and place in the Olympics where the world had caught up.
Hold on,
the world had caught up.
Your Olympic team lost to some college players.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
true. Practice.
I don't want to hear it, bro.
No,
please. Jordan don't take games lightly. That's what
Neither do Magic.
Told me. He don't.
Neither do Magic.
Scott Daly had to erase the board before the media could see it.
Hey, listen what I'm trying to tell you.
That was this close to being a conspiracy.
Okay, go look up who was on that roster in college-wise too, and I guarantee you a lot of them guys when they got to the league was some dogs.
You're telling me Christian Laettner was worthy of being there to this day?
No, I'm not telling you that. What I'm telling
that Isaiah has every reason. Michael spited him every way he could. Here's this crappy,
oh my gosh, Isaiah, cry me a river.
And I'm going to take your coach and your BFF.
You're so disrespectful to Isaiah because he's not a fan of Jordan.
No, I'm disrespectful Isaiah.
He's one of the only few who whooped Jordan butt.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so he did. And listen, and when he was
actually,
on top,
he dominated that series against Jordan.
That's fine, right? Yeah, until the second round. How many times did Jordan lose in the second round? Since we always talk about first rounds and all of those type of stuff. But anyway, back to the task at hand. Yeah, exactly.
What do that got to do with the price of tea in China?
Exactly. So what do that got to do? What do that got to do? And your boy got swept on the grandest stage.
Man,
exactly my point. What do one got to do with the other one? Man, come on, man. Cut me in and cut it out, man. Y'all think somebody, because they ain't got saying what everybody else saying about whoever it is you like, that they hating on whoever it is that you like.
That's
Man,
my
that
point.
ain't got nothing to do with it, man.
You saying my point for it.
Listen, what I'm telling you is a difference of opinion is not hate. Just because I don't see it the way you see it, that ain't hate.
That's what Isaiah's saying. That's what Isaiah's saying.
Exactly. Oh, exactly. So therefore, what I'm saying to you about Isaiah is, Isaiah took care of his business when he had to take care of his business. But when he got the business done to him, he walked out without shaking the dude's hand, man. That's weak. I don't want to hear that. And I got mad respect for Zeke.
You don't gotta shake that man's hand. That ain't in the
man, come on, man. You know what they do in all aspects and all facets of sports, all over everywhere when it's all over with.
Tom Brady did that so many times. I'm not trying to hear it, bro.
Okay, but we ain't talking about Tom Brady, and I don't have no respect. I don't have no respect for him for that either. I didn't never see that. Okay, I'm just going off of what I saw. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to look that up.
I'm telling you guys right now, the comment section is also agreeing on the original Facebook post with TJ that Bird's defensive liability would have to lead to him being replaced on that team because Giannis would thrive.
Okay,
that Giannis would be the X factor too. Because again, if you're going to put Kobe on LeBron and Mike on KD, Giannis is, and can Magic play defense? Not according to at one point in time, his own teammates suggested that he couldn't.
Oh man, they need to cut me in and cut it out, man.
Well, hang on. Who's got the clips on Magic's defense?
I don't know, but I don't know. You don't win at every level that he done won at, and you ain't playing a whopper defense. Come on now, you're getting it confused with the today BA.
Well, they don't play defense.
Yeah, they right, exactly, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Man, listen to what I'm saying to you. Once again, you're talking about a time where you wasn't rolling the ball up the floor and walking next to it until it crossed half court. Man, you wasn't doing that crap like I see him do it on a regular.
So, man, but barbershop, hang on a second. Remember Shaq, you bring up Hakeem, and I think that's an interesting point because obviously his footwork is undeniable still to this day. But Embiid is a present day Hakeem in a lot of ways as it pertains to his feet.
Yeah, but he plays soccer too.
My point is,
that's where the football come in.
Shaq, prime Shaq, had fits with Hakeem. He was 0-2, if I remember, in series with Hakeem.
Okay, and you know why that is in large part?
Don't you dare blame. Okay, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Yeah, Hakeem had the experience, no doubt. Shaq even said back then, he said, I was just playing off. Now, remember now, Shaq didn't start playing basketball till yesterday. All right? He wasn't like all them other guys. And there's no disrespect to Hakeem, obviously. But Shaq, I'm telling you, Shaq wasn't one of them kids who grew up playing in the Pee Wee leagues and all that.
Do with him getting
what I'm saying to you is,
I'm not buying this one.
What I'm saying is when Shaq started learning how to play, he said himself, I was playing off of all just raw talent. Shaq didn't know. He wasn't no skilled. Like he wasn't when he first came. He was just he was just big. He had a couple moves. He had
dribbling down the floor with Orlando. He was running the point. I don't want. That's not just talent.
Listen,
that's Shaq not raw talent.
He didn't have the fundamentals that Hakeem had by no stretch.
So who developed that? Because many would argue, including Shaq and Kobe themselves.
Our argument, because I know Embiid got the fundamentals down, man.
Yeah, okay. I just said it. I said Embiid plays soccer like Hakeem,
and
that's
Embiid,
where that footwork comes from.
Let me say this: Embiid is big enough to not just get pushed over by Shaq. He's 300 pounds too. I'm just letting you know. So
okay, all right, okay.
To me, it's advantage. It's advantage Embiid, but I'm gonna get some respect to Shaq because who he is. But Embiid outward game, he's an all around center.
That's what spacing the floor, which is things that even
that would kill Shaq. That's spacing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not arguing that. You're right.
Rasheed Wallace used to do that to Shaq. Anytime you
now
could
we
get him
giving
out of the
giving
paint.
Rasheed Wallace some love on the program. Imagine that.
Yeah, hit a button. For
Imagine that. The guy that nobody likes until this particular conversation. Imagine that. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. I'll put Rasheed Wallace on the bottom 5
where Horace
and run y'all out the
was
gym.
Giving young Shaq the business, Orlando Shaq the business.
Who was?
Horace Grant.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, stop.
They had to go and recruit him.
Oh man, stop. They didn't recruit him. His time in Chicago was done. He wasn't playing with. Got tired of playing next to Jeb Buechler. Man, stop.
See
man.
what I mean? Shaq wasn't dominating those guys.
Jeb Buechler. That's all Mike had.
Awful.
What are you saying?
Awful.
Okay, well.
He still had Scotty. I mean, to me, that's why Nick Anderson never lived up. I watch his Big Ten stuff. He isn't it for me.
Okay,
him and Dennis Scott ruin it.
Don't do Nick like that. He had a moment at the free throw line that a lot of guys have had, especially his boy on a regular. He had a moment at the free throw line.
Boy, Patrick Ewing had that.
He had a moment.
My guy never lost.
Who's your guy?
My guy never lost us a game.
Oh yeah, okay, got you. Right.
He never lost a game at the line.
Yeah. Okay, got you. You talking about Giannis?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Bron.
Oh, that ain't who you're speaking for today. Make up our minds.
No, I told you
that's what we're trying to figure out.
When needed.
Oh, okay, got you. Inserted when needed. Yeah, okay, got you. Yeah, anyway. I'm not taking nothing away from Embiid. To Double J's point, Embiid will be able to stretch the floor. I get that. But Embiid, even though he can, that's not a steady diet for him. Embiid would be a factor. There's no question. I ain't taking that.
Yeah, but look what we're saying. We're saying his complete game.
I'm talking about the impact Mike and Kobe would have. That'd be all over the place.
Now, remember, Mike and Kobe was heavier then too, because he's wearing a Laker uniform. So he was a little bit bigger then. He would throw that weight around and probably knock Embiid down. They probably, would have traded blows at some point.
That's why I'm telling you, they would have fouled out first quarter to establish dominance.
Shaq was bigger than Embiid, though.
Double J.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That Shaq was bigger than Embiid.
Dominance, they would have been fouled out early each game.
Those guys would have been entertaining to just dump it into the post
and see what happens.
Just back up. Back up and let it go.
Remember Bynum's first year? Shaq was older, but he was trading blows. It was like, what? He threw Bynum to the ground. Bynum ran back and just, hey, give me the ball. Dunked on Shaq. Bah.
Okay,
yeah, but you see, and this is the beauty of that. See, we got an opportunity to get a taste, a sample size. Thankfully, Shaq didn't play that long ago, to see how someone as good as Embiid is, and he's been robbed of now multiple MVPs. You could make the claim of potentially a back-to-back MVP winner with Hakeem-like footwork inside of the post, and can space you outside of the post. There's not a lot of people that Shaq played against that possessed all of that. Hakeem himself did.
Duncan did.
And how did Duncan do against? How many rings does Timmy have?
Shout out to my man Tim Gully from Glad you could join us. Okay.
Don't pop up on the show with the Tupac look because you don't agree with what we saying out here. Go ahead, man.
And he got the nerve. He got the nerve to be talking, and he looked like Electro at the top of the head.
Oh no! Can't let my all natural brother. I can't do it. I got to get where he getting up.
You don't want that. You don't want that, man.
I don't know. It's working pretty well. You know what I'm saying? People kind of like me coming in today.
But
anyway, he done cut through a whole lot of
coming from Mr. Clean up there. All right,
absolutely, that's me. But he done cut a whole lot of postal bonnets up. Let me tell y'all. We can't keep none in stock for him right there. Double J, throw that. Hold
on, real quick. How am I sounding to you guys? Because I'm using this gamer mic right now.
Yes, we can hear you.
I'm okay.
Good.
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
You good, man. Come on, as long as it ain't no static, we good. You can hear you.
Hey, okay, man. I know what you're about to say. Just be careful with use your words wisely out here, man.
Okay, don't be telling nobody how to use Don't be telling nobody how to use their words, man. Don't nobody tell you how to use yours. We just tell you to raise your hand first. Okay.
Ain't nobody talking to you, Mr. Clean. Just chill, man.
Settle down, Knuckles. Settle down, Knuckles. Okay, Gully. We didn't even get to our gridiron. Okay, we skipped that in place of our Hoop Central. All right.
All right.
So we showed this clip first. Let me show you the one I showed first, just so you can get some idea. Okay. Our speaker for Giannis this week. All right. Who we speaking for next week? I have no idea. Yeah. He didn't like that one. He wasn't expecting that. But that's what we showed first. We'll come back to it if we need to.
That's bad information, bro.
That's not bad information.
No. Keep going.
Okay, that's not bad information. This is the one that he now. If I show this right here, this ain't bad information. Obviously not, because it's something he agreed with. Anything he don't agree with is bad information. Double J and TJ have taken the stance that the top 5 would demoralize. Somebody here said specifically that the top 5 will beat the bottom 5 in a 7-game series 4-2.
I'm pointing out in a SWOT analysis type of stance that how you would game plan from your game plan to each defensively, and then where you could expose them offensively.
What are we talking about? A single game or a best of?
Best of.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Let's show that team again. See, it's a matter of double teams and switches. First of all, your problem is gonna be Larry Bird. Just at a certain point, the limits of his athleticism is going to show up. Considering you've got a 3, 4, or 5. Now, here's what might happen. Larry Bird will definitely take LeBron as a defensive, be assigned to him on the defensive side. And
that's what I'm thinking.
And while significant,
crazy, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
y'all crazy. All right, go ahead.
No. Here's why, TJ. Because why would you have? It's going to be a wash. You're going to need something more unpredictable, if you will. You're going to need Kobe Bryant on Durant, period. Okay, Larry Bird on Durant, Larry Bird to get exposed, and I don't think that would happen. I think Kobe Bryant definitely gonna check Durant. Jordan is you got to bring that 5 back up to me, please.
Okay, leave it up.
We'll leave it up.
Just leave it up. Just leave it up.
Okay.
All right, cool. So look, all right, so the bottom 5's defensive assignments. Bird has got LeBron for sure. Kobe's going to take Durant. Jordan's going to have a tough time. Jordan's going to have Steph for sure. Johnson is definitely going to be in the middle of where you're going to have a problem is Shaq and Magic are going to have to deal with Giannis and Embiid. And that sounds kind of crazy, but you got to remember, Magic Johnson is a 6'9", 200+ pound player. He's going to be a good help defensively. I think he is going to be able to have some things to do with Embiid being slower. The problem is you're going to have Giannis. There is a definite massive matchup mismatch for the bottom because of Larry Bird. Athletics, I think athleticism is going to tell the tale. Actually, between Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, that IQ. Here's the thing. What I mean by that is when the bottom squad has got the ball, we already know how it's gonna go. We already know that's gonna be a problem for the top 5.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. They make it's almost
as
if though the bottom team don't have a chance.
Wait. Explain that, Gully. I want to hear you explain how it's gonna go.
What you mean? You talking about that bottom 5 with control of the offense?
You have 2 of the most prolific passers of all time.
Where?
You have 2 of the greatest scorers on that bottom team.
Yes. So
the ball's going to be flying. You tell me how that goes down, and can they stop it with the length and athleticism that you're talking about 8, 9 foot arms. On some of these guys, they're just ridiculous.
You talking about the top 5 having to defend that IQ at the bottom?
That's right.
No, it's you're gonna be a whole lot of people yelling and people pointing at where they should have been. Come on, man. We already know how this gonna go, bro. You already know. Jordan and Kobe.
You need to say
Jordan
it again.
Yeah. Like no, that's gonna be a problem. There's gonna be a whole lot of frustrated people on the top 5 on that top 5 offense. When they got to play defense, if the game can stay close. I'm telling you though, when the top has the offense, that's gonna be a problem because LeBron's probably gonna run point. And they're gonna run Steph off of screens. They're gonna they're gonna run Steph off of screens to death.
Okay,
he's gonna be able to find an opening, right?
That was mentioned.
Then if he does shut down, which I think Larry Bird will mitigate LeBron's ability to have a, he's not the ball handler that any of the other 4 are, even Embiid up at the top. He's got to be down the barrel. He's got to have a lane. If he can get a step in the clear, then he's good. But other than that, he's going to have a problem. My point is this:
we talk. Hold on.
If you run into the problem, Kevin Durant is going to be on the wing.
We're not talking.
Hold on.
Man, he got a Lakers jersey on, bro. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that because all these guys is retired. So the hypothetical is it? No. All right. So a prime LeBron. So you talking about like Miami Heat LeBron?
Yeah.
All right, so if that's the case, then wait a minute.
Who's the bigger defensive liability, Steph or Larry?
Larry. Because speed kills. And if I'm fast enough and I'm scrappy enough, I can lead you to a double team. If I don't have that athleticism, then I'm gonna have that problem. And I think the limits of that Larry Bird's athleticism, considering this is the 5 that he has to contend with.
Putting him on LeBron.
Yeah, I'm putting him on LeBron because LeBron is the most limited offensively of those 4.
You sound crazy, man.
How you feel? Oh, really?
Crazy.
So wait. Hold on. Wait a minute, TJ. You mean to tell me that LeBron is a better handler with the ball than Steph or Durant?
No.
Okay. He's not right. All right. So first of all, excuse me.
What they got to do with putting the ball in the hole?
You gotta dribble it there, bro, or pass.
But wait a minute. Couldn't you make the argument that until recently, LeBron would be a better ball handler than Giannis?
No, because Giannis never gonna get the ball at the top of the key doing the offense.
Man, Giannis is bringing that ball up sometimes on Larry Bird, bro.
Giannis is gonna bring the ball up on Larry Bird. All right, cool. Okay, so Giannis brings the ball up on Larry Bird. Let's just say you forgot you got Jordan and
they can't
about to
check
see the streaker. He's gonna stop the streaker. So
listen, that's what I told him. I said they're gonna pick him up. They're gonna pick them up early in the backcourt. That's gonna make a difference.
Yeah. So when you pick them up early, then you stop.
That's why Giannis is bringing the ball up.
And that's silly.
You still can pick him, but you still can.
And that's it. And at that point, if you and at any point, listen, all you have to do is pick up the next. All you have to do is to pick up the next runner, and you stop the chain. You stop the flow. You pick up the next.
Do y'all know LeBron was the fastest man in the league for like 10 to 15?
That is fantastic.
Oh my God!
Hang on.
Okay, so what you want? What you want? You want a pack of Oreos?
Who is Steph going to be guarding?
Y'all talking about picking him
on
up
the defensive end,
bro?
Because if you're talking about hang on, TJ. I'm talking about. I'm going to show him right now how we're going to break his press that they just put him in by forcing Steph to pick up Giannis, and then he's gone. He's gone.
What do you mean forcing Steph to pick up Giannis?
Because whoever Steph is guarding, right? You're going to pick who's ever inbounding the ball to him.
Okay, so whoa. What I'm saying to you is Steph is the only guy of that 5 who can, if he is being pressed, can get out of it with his handles.
Yes,
I'm talking about on the defensive side, flip side.
Man,
he's guarding.
I've never seen LeBron get trapped, bro.
They don't play defense now. They roll the ball up the
you know why?
floor.
He don't have to. You don't never see LeBron get trapped, bro.
Name the play. I'm talking about in his prime, not this old man. I'm talking about prime LeBron.
In his prime? Oh my God! What do you mean?
You never seen him getting trapped, bro?
because he let smaller. We've seen Bron allow smaller defenders to force him to shoot jump shots. That's what I'm trying to say.
He settled for him. He didn't. It wasn't a
so
force.
okay. So if he is settling for a jump shot versus a 6'3" player, then whose fault is that?
Oh my God. So hold on. Kobe never shot a ball on a 6'2" player. Just settled for a fadeaway shot.
Hey, listen.
You say settle.
No, he abused Jalen Rose that way.
Your words were settle. Okay. I'm telling you, in his prime. Now, here's the thing: the benefit of LeBron in his prime, he had Bosh and Wade. So he had options where he didn't have to get trapped because he had an outlet.
Team? Do you see this team he got?
Okay. So, like I said, Larry Bird. So, like I said, Larry Bird will probably be a one-on-one because LeBron does not do well against tall wing defenders. He'd eat Steph alive because he turns Steph. He turned back to the basket, which he's got to limit it, but he's got to develop it back to the basket game.
Just stop, man.
So.
Stop,
What you mean?
What you mean? Stop. Hold on. Because LeBron does not do well against taller defenders.
In the finals against Durant and
who hasn't he done well against?
He pushed
Kirk Heinrich, Rayford Austin, Kawhi Leonard. The list goes on.
Yeah, thank you. And don't forget,
he went to 10 straight finals on them Kirk Heinrich you talking about, bro.
Oh, okay. And what did he? What that got to do? What that got to do with what he's saying?
You hear that?
Nothing
in the East. And what happened when they got
Kirk
to against?
Heinrich was in the East. He was on the Bulls,
so what happens when he got to the finals against the taller? What happens when he got to the finals? You forgot if Kawhi Leonard makes the first, they probably repeat. The Spurs probably repeat because you saw exactly what Kawhi Leonard did against LeBron in the next year, defending
in
him
2014.
Thank you, because that was the largest point margin differential in NBA Finals history. But he went to the finals for 10 straight years. All right, my point is,
just poo that because that ain't nothing. But
no. Nobody's saying it's not nothing. No, nobody's saying it's not nothing. We saying this. Stop leaving out all the rest of the stuff. Stop leaving all the other stuff out there. Come along with that. Y'all want to talk about 10 finals appearances, but let's talk about how the fact.
So I'm saying, TJ. So I'm saying, yeah, go ahead.
Larry Bird has no chance on that floor against none of them, bro. And
he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He takes LeBron at the wing. Yes, he does.
Is with Steph. I really do.
What you mean?
It.
I'm telling you, Michael or Kobe needs to be on LeBron.
No, not at all.
For what?
No, not at all. Didn't the whole thing break down?
Because they can stop him from getting to the lane. That's where he's going to establish success. If he's taking jump shots.
Yeah, he can. He's not.
Ain't nobody in the history of the game stopping him one-on-one. I don't care what y'all talking about.
Are you serious, bro?
I could make the case.
NBA. You've been watching NBA 2K. You've been watching.
No, that's Phantom
game.
Speaking.
Y'all see, you keep talking about this
Phantom.
old ass player that play in the Lakers uniform, bro. I'm not. This is not the player we're talking about going to be playing in this hypothetical.
Whoa! But you said we can't use the old player. Why we can't use the old player in the Lakers uniform?
That's not his prime player. That's not him.
That's the jersey that he's wearing in the picture.
Man, oh my God, bro.
Listen. And Shaq was a Sun. He was a Cavs, and he was a Celtics after that Lakers jersey.
Right, but even in the Laker jersey, I still think Shaq could be deemed a liability. This is something we've talked about. Hakeem's footwork gave Shaq fits in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
We're claiming. I believe that Embiid has it. He possesses that, but he possesses a better outside game than Hakeem ever had, and that also getting. Are you kidding?
When you say
other than that turnaround,
outside game, what you talk? What kind of range?
We're saying is in terms of true spacing. That how many?
The only thing I'll give Embiid over Hakeem is maybe the 3-point shot.
Okay,
Hakeem didn't shoot, but that's just it. They weren't shooting the volume.
We're saying Hakeem with a 3.
Oh, then I'm taking Hakeem all day, every day. I'm taking Hakeem all day, every day.
That's my point. That's who's going against Shaq. That's what we're acknowledging. Otherwise, you tell me how Embiid is not Hakeem, other than that skyhook.
Well, I said Embiid can pull Shaq away from the basket. He got the outside range. He can do that. I'd never disagree with that.
If we're pulling Shaq away from the basket, how can LeBron not get there? KD
because them
can
two
create his
guys
own
is
shot.
out top. Listen, this hold on. The same concept that Villanova, an undersized Villanova team, used against North Carolina in the championship that year. North Carolina got there primarily because of what?
Couldn't do
Hold
anything.
on, but North Carolina, I'm just using the college scenario because we're talking basketball and I'm just talking principle. North Carolina got there that year in large part because of their size.
Principle don't work with superstars. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yes, the heck it do, man. Please,
I want to see the high-low action.
It ain't working, bro.
Stop it, man. Please listen.
Pick and roll. I'm putting that group in a pick and roll, and we're rolling with it. LeBron and Embiid in a pick and roll scenario against those two.
Listen, you're not gonna be able to get no pick and roll off all like that if you got Mike and Kobe sitting up top.
Mike
in the
and
zone.
Kobe are now we're
zoning.
You said in the zone. Okay, so now we're in the zone.
You said in the zone. That's what we said in the zone.
Then I'm backing off of it.
In a zone.
No, but in the zone, I'm going to Giannis. And
you're going to go to the Giannis in the zone?
I'm going to Giannis in the paint,
KD.
Bro.
I want KD.
Okay. I want Giannis, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna tell you, man. That top is I'm telling you, man. If you give me if you gave me Barkley in that bottom,
Olajuwon, man.
Yeah, then that makes a bit of a difference. Larry Bird is a problem, and Larry Bird is a problem on defensively.
You can put Barkley in there too.
If you give somebody with that athleticism of Barkley, because if you get somebody with Barkley's athleticism, then this is a definite pick 'em.
What about Sean Kemp?
Rain Man, Sean Kemp.
That's what I'm talking about.
But now we're talking about transition now.
No. We're talking about
okay, right? Because now because transition with
you breaking up a little bit.
Transition is where the top team got transition is where the top team got an edge. If you put Sean Kemp there, hey, and Sean Kemp wasn't a turnstile defense.
With all due respect to Larry Bird, and I don't have a problem with Larry Bird, we're gonna throw the list back up right quick. I'm gonna tell y'all personally, see, because some of these folks on this program, they caught up in popping circumstance of popularity. It's all about whose name is on the docket. You know what I'm saying?
No, back up there. I'm a realist.
Oh no, you're not. You're a realist. Okay, you're a realist. Yeah, you're not at all. You're not at all. He's not even that.
Hey man, hold on. TJ, who would be checking LeBron?
You talking about like if I was coaching the
we don't want you to be the coach. No, we don't want no.
Who do you put? Who's LeBron's assignment?
I would guess it'd be Jordan or Bryant. Jordan Bryant.
This team loses in 5 games. What's your logic?
Why? Wait a minute. Hang on.
What team loses in 5 games?
If Jordan or Kobe,
one of them's gone with KD. Steph is not. I refuse to believe that Steph is able to just do whatever he wants out here, and it's not an equal, at the very least, an equal liability to what Larry is. He shows no speed whatsoever with anyone that has at least an 82 ball handle and above.
Man, this is nuts, man. This is silly.
Hey,
I can't believe this.
I'm with you, man. Because listen, bro, if they play zone, they gonna get killed too, man. Steph is y'all know his range.
I'm not wasting the time for this.
Do y'all know?
Okay, so wait.
Steph's range, man.
Okay, so wait.
It ain't
Jordan. Hold on,
zone,
Jordan, Kobe, and Bird didn't have range either.
Apparently not.
Not like Steph and KD.
All right, that's fine. So even with Steph and KD, so with that being said,
y'all go to the zone. KD and Steph is eating that up, man.
Right.
Bird and Jordan and Kobe eating that up too.
They mid-range, man. They mid-range.
Man, Kobe shot his 80 for 81, man. That ain't all mid-range. Man, stop it.
Yeah, but that wasn't nothing like that, bro. He ain't that efficient like that.
Stop it.
Shooting that ball.
Hey, Luka, I seen Luka, slow-footed Luka put up 60 the other day with a triple-double, and I asked y'all who done dropped 60 only on so many attempts.
Backups that don't on the
plumbers, right?
Yeah. Okay. Got you. Yeah.
Basically.
It's
Well,
always.
now, hang on. Are we
Oh, no.
discrediting? And here's a difference maker here that I want to point out. Speaking of Larry Bird,
Yeah.
he had 3 second-team defensive. He made the All-NBA second defensive team, the second team 3
Okay.
times.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't because
Where's Steph? Where is Steph as it pertains to defense? We are giving him
He sucked.
you guys are giving him the yesteryear credit.
I'm not
to
saying
a
Steph is a
today
great defender
player.
at all.
He's
I'm-
terrible.
Okay, I'm looking at offensively. The bottom 5 is not offensively inhibited like TJ trying to make them out to be because all the other guys in the top 5 are athletic.
I
I've
never said
never
nothing
heard
about their
anyone in
offense.
my life say
Man,
Steph
please.
Curry is a good defender. Larry Bird was a good defender. He borderline very good.
But
Yeah.
let me tell you, if I had to remove a player from the
Well,
bottom
of course,
5,
he'd be the first one off there.
okay, but I'm gonna tell you who I would replace him with: Rasheed Wallace.
Yep.
He ain't doing
And
nothing. What he about to do?
Gully, would you
Are you
replace Joel
serious?
Embiid with Joker?
That's he. You ain't replacing your player with a
Absolutely
mismatch
not.
for us.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure. So,
That's
Hey.
all
in the
I'm saying.
comments,
So,
people
uh,
have
That
gone
just
in
go to
there.
that go to show you don't know how much you don't know the game, bro. Since you want to talk
Yeah.
about give me prime
No, I'm
LeBron,
just saying,
give me
you-
that
you-
Rasheed Wallace that was in Portland. Give me that
He
Rasheed
would
Wallace that
lock
was in
somebody
Portland.
up. He would lock somebody up.
No, I'm
Right,
telling you what
and
he would do
he had
offensively.
range.
though.
What'd you say?
What?
He's not locking Giannis up.
He don't have to.
Man,
Shaq's
you-
got that.
Listen, I'm gonna put Rasheed. Give me,
and B and Giannis.
man.
Well,
Listen,
we
you
got
act like
Rasheed
Giannis-
Wallace,
yeah,
bruh.
That's what. Listen, you act
Like,
like
you
Man,
Giannis.
1-on-1.
One-on-one, what's happening?
Listen, Giannis still gets
Do y'all
called for
know
a lot
Giannis
of
is
offensive fouls
like the
right
dude-
now. Giannis still get called for a lot of offensive fouls right now. Yeah, you see his mic went out. But let me tell you why though. If you really, and I love Giannis, but what I'm saying to you is Giannis is a lot of what Giannis is doing right now is coming off of he wanted more than you, and he's talented. I get it. But he's still cloudy in parts of his game. He runs people over. You see they calling that whatever the fouls they didn't call last year or the year before last, they're calling it. The whistle is quick on him. And you see him turning around doing this a lot because he runs over people. His footwork on offense, he's coming at you. It's not evasive enough. He don't have that, I'm gonna even say what
And
maybe
Rasheed
even
could take a charge. I mean,
That-
let's be real here. That was not anything that he was not good
That's what
at.
he's looking for.
Yeah, he's ready for you to run right into him.
that's what
And
I'm saying.
I hate to I really hate to in that situation, in that scenario, pick on Larry Bird. But I mean, I'm gonna tell you what, that's a very, very tough matchup for that bottom five. That's a very tough.
And I'm not
matchup. And
arguing that.
I
I'm
get
not
that,
arguing
but
that.
just
I'm
trying
not
to-
arguing that.
Yeah,
I'm not arguing that.
I
But
just
listen,
feel like
here's what I'm saying to you.
So hang on. If we had the opportunity
ahead.
to pick a 6-man, right? Because naturally there's going to be some weaknesses that we've discussed at
I'm picking
length. Who
Kawhi
is you
Leonard.
pick one for the top, pick one for the bottom. Who makes this?
taking Kawhi Leonard where?
He in our generation. I'm taking Kawhi Leonard.
To do what? Over who?
The
Who's he
sixth
replacing?
man.
No, he said if he
Oh,
Double
no,
J
no,
said if he had to
six
pick a
man.
6 man.
He definitely will replace Steph on our team.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
take
then I-
Barkley.
Ooh, you take Barkley.
Bro, y'all, I mean, Barkley he's not about to do nothing he's not about
Why
to
not
do
Scotty?
nothing. Yeah, y'all better off getting Scotty
Maybe.
Pippen, man.
But you
No,
but listen,
no.
Are you worried about the 4 and the 5? You're now you're
I'm
starting
talking
to get
about
me
the
worried about
Philadelphia. I'm talking about the Philadelphia Barkley.
No,
I don't care, bro. He's
No.
6'4". That's not about to do nothing crazy.
Man, listen, man, you can't measure what a guy is. That's what you can't measure what a
Yeah,
guy is when
wait
you
a
see his
minute. I'm
effort, man.
I'm
My
surprised
God,
that he would
stop
say
trying
that.
to measure everything because he's 6'4".
Our host is worried about the front court. I could tell.
No, I'm not. I'm not. What I'm saying to you is Barkley
Yeah,
played
yeah.
well above his size for his entire career.
Right. The fact that he was 6'4" in the 80s when they still
And what was the Gully? You breaking up a little bit. What was the stat we read maybe 2-3 months ago about Barkley? about being one of 4 players on 80-something thousand points or whatever the case may be, whatever it was, 80-something, somebody 20,000 rebounds, 20,000 points, and 20,000 something or another. Man, don't man, that's a diss to Barkley. That's
What about
a diss
Tim
to Barkley.
Duncan?
Okay,
Where?
I'll take Timmy too.
On the bottom.
We're talking about
Listen,
athleticism, right?
See,
Okay,
and-
so listen. Here's the thing: if you put Tim Duncan, if you swap Larry Bird for Tim Duncan, then hey, I think the bottom wins in 7.
Or Kareem.
No, which Kareem?
Like I'm talking like early 80s, late 70s.
Bucks, the Kareem with the Bucks.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not 89.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going off what TJ the one said. Prime LeBron. When he played for the Washington Generals. No, not that year, not them years. Or when he played for the Toledo Mud Hens. No, not them years. He wanted. Okay, so pick a year or 2. I'm still going Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace is going to cause Giannis problems offensively. Rasheed had the whole bag. But the thing is, if you didn't watch...
We're saying Portland, Rasheed.
Okay, it don't matter. Okay,
right? Or Pistons. I'm saying,
tell me. I'll take the Pistons, Rasheed Wallace, too. Rasheed was very, very underrated as an offensive player because it got in the way of what he could do offensively. Him and his technicals. When people look at him, they look at his technicals, man. It overshadows what he brought to the game, what he was offensively. But I'll take the Portland or Detroit. Listen, Detroit not winning that title in 2014 if they don't have Rasheed Wallace.
2014.
2004.
I mean, 2000. My bad. Yeah, 2004.
Okay. Yeah.
I want Tracy McGrady.
Where?
Put it back.
I don't see nobody y'all can insert that's gonna dominate Giannis. I think Giannis gonna dominate.
Man, you are overplaying him so much, bro.
Yeah,
it's
really,
like it's Webster.
Yeah, he is good, man.
I see it.
He still got games. He got the parts of his game he got to work on.
To me,
what he
Giannis right now, huh? What does he have to work on?
What do you say?
Think Giannis needs to be a more dynamic scorer like Embiid is.
Y'all sound crazy, man. Giannis got every tool he needs. He don't have to get no better if he don't want to.
Okay. He need to get better at not running people over.
So are you guys all in consensus that the 6th man would have to go to the front court to replace Larry Bird?
Yes.
Say you cut off for me. What was it?
Well, he said, are we in a consensus saying that the 6th man would have to go to the front court to replace Larry Bird? If you're removing Larry Bird, then you would have to, right?
But I'm saying I'm leaving that up to you because Gully has made the case that he wouldn't be that bad. You have as well, but yet the selections have been Barkley, Rasheed. They've all been people that have said kind of otherwise.
I'm taking Rasheed because I'm a Rasheed Wallace fan.
Yeah,
I know what the man can do. I didn't see the man.
But what about Zebo then? What if you were to say Zebo? Zebo could play defense. Zebo could shoot.
Yeah, but
that's fair.
Because he's in that generation. You could put him down there in the 90s, 80s, 90s guys, like Bird and Magic.
But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to Scotty either, though. Scotty can guard all 3 positions, 1, 2, and the 3.
Yeah, and doing that with length, right? Because see, with that, Scotty's definitely guarding LeBron for sure. Now you do have.
How do you feel about Scotty on Giannis?
Scotty be a best player y'all can insert right there.
On Giannis,
no, ain't that nothing? Scotty would be the best player y'all can insert. And why is that? He was the same height. He was. You know who you sit Double J when you say front court. Okay, if you want to add back court, then I'll take Penny Hardaway, prime Penny.
Defense wasn't there for me. That's why I looked at McGrady. It was a little bit better.
No, give me prime Penny.
I mean, I could go all day with these different subs and swaps. I'll just know that Bird is the trouble defensively for the bottom squad, and Steph is the trouble defensively for the top squad. Not even LeBron. LeBron plays the passing lanes. He's like a free safety. The only way to minimize either's weaknesses would be if you had a player that would sit at the top and wait for something to happen. And in that case, LeBron would do that because LeBron would be trying to make things move. And if he can't get it moved, then he'd make a move where the shot clock is winded down. That feeds right into Larry Bird's mentality. That's the only reason why I will put Larry Bird on situation.
Okay. So you're talking about from if the top five was on offense.
Yeah, see, right. When the top five is on offense, Larry Bird guards LeBron. Because you're going to need that quickness, that agility, and that momentum to be able to figure out how many screens Steph gonna come off of, where you're gonna pick and pop. Of course, you still got Shaq in the middle. I know Shaq it'll be, they'll try to drag him out to sea. You know what I mean? But you still have you still got Kobe and you still got Jordan and Magic, who is a point guard. You know what I mean? You still got those guys with enough athleticism to be able to make some things happen defensively. So that's why.
Yeah, but here's the deal though.
Yeah.
What you see now in the today NBA when it comes to setting these screens, pay close attention. Most screens are set right around at the very top, right outside outside the line, like where Kevin Durant's toes were, or they should have been behind that line, but they were right on the line, right in that area. Most screens are set right in that area around that 3-point area, at the top of the 3-point area, right?
Right.
What you can do is, a lot of people are not familiar with it, you can deny the screen.
Right.
If the up defender is being communicated with by his back teammate defender, he say screen left, pick left, pick left. The up defender pushes the ball handler further back towards half court. You understand?
Yeah.
So that even when the screener has to come up to screen, when it unfolds, you're still up well above the 3-point line when it unfolds out. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
As opposed to if you're already right there at the 3-point line and it unfolds out, you're right inside the paint area.
Yes.
The screen defense is not played correctly at all. Now.
Yeah.
Guys are fighting to go under and over. No, I'm pushing you back. If my teammate, the guy that's on my team, if I'm the on-ball defender and my teammate he's got the screener.
Yeah.
I make the screener come further up the floor to set that screen.
Yeah, he got to come out.
But Magic couldn't be, he led the league in steals twice.
Magic did, yes.
If there was anything, the same essence and elements that you talked about LeBron trying to create something, in theory, Magic could too, because it played to the one strength that he actually had in a rather average defensive, other than his size, which was stealing the ball.
Yeah.
And don't forget now, Steph, with all due respect, is a turnover machine.
Yeah, but at that rate, you're right. But again, I guess that's one of the things about it. If you have LeBron holding the ball,
it's probably going to be a shot clock violation. I'm just saying.
Dude,
I don't know. Can he create his own shot against Magic?
Who? LeBron?
No.
I don't think he gonna be really predictable.
But when
he's gonna drive left.
But
he's gonna drive left.
What
you say when he get hot? What?
Yeah, when LeBron can get, if LeBron can get hot, like if you think about NBA Jam, right? You know what I'm saying? What you guys do?
That's how the only way you think of it, because you're talking about if he get hot against these guys. These guys we're talking about,
remember the team. You know what I'm saying? Remember but you got to remember, you got Steph, you got KD, you've got everywhere, even for that matter, LeBron, you got guys that can create their own shot from anywhere on the court. You know what I'm saying? When that team is on offense, I put LeBron at point, and he gonna be able to find somebody coming out to the elbow, find Durant coming out to the elbow. That's still 7 feet coming out to the elbow that can still dribble, drive, and pass. That's gonna be hard to deal with.
But
he's
he's
get back out to
whoa.
LeBron
Dribble,
straight.
drive,
He's gonna
and
be
pass
blanketed.
against Mike.
He's gonna be blanketed by Deion
Kobe.
Sanders.
It's Kevin Durant though. It's Kevin Durant. It's Kevin Durant.
I'm okay, but he's gonna be blanketed by Deion Sanders.
Kevin Durant, we talking about.
He's gonna be
And
blanketed.
that's really what it comes down to, is these guys getting hot, because when they get hot, that's when all bets are off, and it doesn't matter who's on them.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but I think that's the
Doug,
same.
all right, come on,
Put
Doug.
the list back up.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna put it back. No, TJ, Doug, hold on, Doug. Did TJ try to coach you?
No, he ain't coaching.
He didn't try to coach
No, he
you.
better not. If TJ want to win this, if TJ needs your support, he better not tell you nothing.
Yeah, don't let him
TJ,
try to coerce you, Doug. You know he's
real
suspect.
Quick.
Put the list back up.
Yeah, real quick, TJ.
Go ahead.
I know we talking basketball real quick, but how them Browns doing?
Man.
Oh yeah, we don't want to get into that because it was
Like
some folks,
0-7, right?
Yeah, it was some. Hold on, Doug. It was some folks last couple of weeks talking about the Bengals weren't going to win another game. And I mean, they was emphatic.
Yeah.
Hold on. Who said that?
Oh, you said that. You said, man, the Bengals probably ain't gonna win but one more game, if that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
that
did.
was Double J. That's why he left.
Man, that was you, man. Stop lying.
You said Belichick. You was like,
yeah,
they
that
got
was
the Patriots. They got the Bucks. Is Brady still the quarterback? Yeah, look what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you went into all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, all that. Yeah,
man,
all the extra.
Put the picture back up.
No, you don't want to talk about that, huh? Yeah, you don't. Yeah, he got to. Yeah, look, even his hair straightened out. Who you got, Doug? In the best of 7.
Okay, cool. Best of 7.
Best of 7. You talking about with a picture at?
Y'all ain't put it back up.
Yeah, it's up.
It's up.
I don't see it.
Man,
It's up.
You got to get rid of that Sony Erickson.
It ain't popping up on my end.
Double J, throw it back up. Maybe it's because I'm doing it.
You need to get rid of that Sony Erickson, man.
You ain't lying. Double J, you there?
No, I got an iPhone.
He's not even Double J. Ain't there.
Well,
he might have went to the bathroom.
That tells it all.
Okay, Doug, let me tell you who. You can't see the picture, but let me tell you. Okay, TJ posted this picture in our thread, and it's Steph, LeBron, Embiid, KD, and Giannis.
Okay,
against Magic, Kobe, Jordan, Bird, and Shaq.
So you saying who would win the best of 7 out of those 5 going against each other?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna go 7 games. I know that.
TJ said 4-2.
You said 4-2.
Team Brown.
That's 6 games.
I'll give it 4 Trey. I'm gonna give it 4 Trey. Because I mean, like I said,
4-3,
I'm not
going 7. Okay.
It's gonna be tight because number 1, I'm going with Embiid, man. You just don't have a big man to play like how he does. And Shaq, Shaq is power, straight power. You know what I mean? It'd be hard to stop him down low. But Embiid, the boy can shoot the 3. He can pass.
That's what Gully was saying.
He got
bad.
The big man of this era is different from the big man of our era in the 90s.
Okay.
Totally different. You know what I'm saying? Then, let alone that, I'm looking at that. You got Kevin Durant. He's a 7-footer.
Okay.
Okay. Giannis is what? 6'10"?
Yeah.
What is he? 6'10"?
Yeah, he bought that about 6'10".
Mouse in the house.
Just the level of play, the evolvement of basketball is different from what it is from what it was back in the day.
Okay.
But on the flip side of that, now we get to the fundamentals, the defense, because they don't play.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? They defense is chasing down, blocking shots.
Boy, you had him sweating. He thought you was gonna pick the top team. Go ahead, man.
I don't. He pick whoever.
Put the picture up, Double J.
Double J. Pick whoever you want to pick.
From both eras. I'm just giving.
No, you.
Well, now, hey Doug, remember you can add a 6th man too. You can add.
Doug, can you see the picture now, Doug?
Double J. No, I still can't. We still can't.
I know the players you're talking because TJ.
Okay, yeah, earlier. That's TJ got a Boost mobile phone. That's all that is. That's all that is. Wow, he be fronting, but go ahead. Go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, like I said, I'm giving it the best of 7, and and I'm gonna say, basketball IQ and defense, just overall the mental aspect of the game. I'm giving it to the old school.
Yeah, that's what Gully said right there. But Gully only a year or 2 older than TJ.
Now, Doug, add a 6th man to each. Would that change your mind?
Adding a 6th man?
If you had to replace one player from the old school squad, Jordan, Magic,
he's
Kobe,
replacing Bird. This is saying everybody know who
or Shaq.
Or he might replace Magic though.
You saying he's gonna out of all of them, who would I replace?
Yeah, if you could replace one, or if you could add a 6th man, who would you?
He coming off your bench like a 6th man.
Yeah, you want a 6th man coming off the bench, but you talking about who would be the first one to get subbed out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, you need Shaq in there, but under Shaq's a liability at that free throw line. That's for sure. But you need him in there. The rebound board.
No more liability than
physical game.
LeBron.
Yeah, you ain't lying. He ain't no Shaq ain't no more less liability than LeBron.
Here y'all go. Y'all talking about
we didn't even factor that in. You know what I'm saying? The free throws.
First to get subbed out probably be Magic. Maybe. Well, I mean, it depends on who you got as your 6th man coming off.
Who would you pick?
Is it a guard?
No, who would you pick?
Big man?
No, it don't just pick who would you add to that squad?
Who would you pick?
And then vice versa.
From that era, from the respective era. Yeah.
I would get Kareem. Because you only got one big man. You really only got one big man, which is Shaq. And in actuality, you got a Giannis who can play big. He can play center.
Okay, got you.
Embiid who can play center.
Okay, I got
Durant, you know what I mean?
Okay, got you.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all.
Got you. What about Hakeem?
Just matching up to that team.
Yeah, y'all need help. That bottom team need help.
Just a big body.
Okay, what about Hakeem or Tim Duncan?
I forgot about Hakeem. Man, I'm tripping. You know what? I'm going with Hakeem over Kareem because I think he'd be a better matchup. Got more footwork, can move, got defense, got mid-range jumpers.
Size.
You know what I'm saying? Size. Yeah, I'm going with Hakeem. That was a good one. I'm going with Hakeem.
What about Tim Duncan?
That's a great one too.
You know what I'm saying?
Hakeem's offensive game was, I think,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hakeem, he had a for real repertoire.
You can't go wrong with Duncan either though. But I got to go with a big to match up with them with that size. But a big that has some type of, like you said, Hakeem got the total package, man.
The total package.
He had the total package. He schooled Shaq.
Yeah.
He took him to school in them finals.
Yeah, he sure did. Hey, let me throw this at you. What about Barkley?
I like Barkley too.
That man 6'4". There's nothing he can bring to help y'all out.
Shit, Barkley can.
Why does that matter? These guys are playing like guards. I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm trying to. You keep saying he's 6'4". What do that mean?
These bigs don't play big.
Checking him. That's why I'm telling y'all,
man. Barkley he can stroke it from the outside.
But what I'm saying is, who is he checking in this game? In this game, who are you matching him up against? Steph Curry? All right, then all right, bet.
Man, Barkley went up. Barkley went up against Shaq in his prime when Shaq was dogging other centers.
Yeah.
Barkley used to out rebound.
Yes.
What? Yes.
Oh, well, Shaq. I mean, hey, guess what? Shaq on your team, not mine.
Okay, but what I'm trying to tell you is don't get it twisted. You're gonna talk
I'm
about
not
Barkley.
trying to play him. I just know.
Man, Barkley
Barkley gonna
6'4".
put the body on Giannis.
Man, you
I'm gonna bang and body with Giannis. I'm just saying.
Man, go ahead on, man.
No, bro. No,
Go ahead
man.
on, man. Go ahead on. That's how I know. But Doug, I have to remember. Sometimes I hear him talk. I have to remember. On one hand, the man is an excellent chess player, but on the other, he didn't know who Drowsin Petrovic was. So that's saying a lot.
You can say that joke 100 times, and I ain't gonna laugh at it once.
But that's because it's not for you to laugh at. It's for us, everybody
But it
else.
ain't funny. But at the end of the day, you put Barkley in there, y'all had more liability on that.
I know. There you go again. You keep talking about y'all. We're not from Kentucky.
Well, you just
In
don't
other words,
understand. You don't understand slang or
I understand slang.
I don't understand. You might just.
I don't. Okay, I don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
You don't understand just for men either.
That's
hair
that's
growth.
You
need
right.
hair growth too.
I don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying?
You keep on. And you need to cut your cat whiskers on your chin too.
That's good. Oh,
salt and pepper.
I'll be that. You keep on living. Talking about some cat whiskers, man. You got to come better than that. Oh, don't even. That's never mind.
Oh, should I call you Sylvester?
Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. You need to just be quiet with that. Them cat hairs. Man, don't go into the new year with that one. You know what I'm saying? Put that one back in your pocket. Yeah, put that one back in.
To your team, though.
4-3.
Why? Because we need to be able to score, bro. And ultimately, Dennis Rodman.
Jordan and Kobe gonna shoot all the shots anyway. Y'all
no, it's not.
See, y'all gotta add Pippen to your team.
Oh my God! Do you know that Kobe Bryant for his
Gully,
career
has
more?
You breaking up? Say it again, Gully.
Say it a little slower this time.
Let me do the numbers. I'm gonna do the numbers so that way you can see it. Because TJ, you only believe anything if it's a numbers, and Double J, you right along with them.
Numbers mean everything.
All right. Yeah, they do.
They're not the only thing.
Right.
They
you
literally
can't measure.
on it. This whole universe is built off numbers, but you don't know nothing about quantum physics and mechanics and none of that. But we'll talk about that on our podcast.
I took calculus in
okay,
college.
I'm sorry. It's marginal.
Hold on, Gully. There's no number for effort. What's the metric for effort? How do you measure effort?
X.
Man, say.
So use numbers to quantify. So use numbers to qualify why we came to be, bro.
You said what?
Exactly.
Oh, now you can't hear.
No,
use numbers. Use numbers to qualify why we came to be. Use numbers.
Talk to God about that, not me.
Well, why? No, you said numbers are everything.
Yeah, you just said numbers are everything. You just said that numbers are our whole universe.
Now, if I was to explain this to y'all, it'd take another hour, and I don't got that much time in here. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if I did want to simplify it just really quickly, it's like 10 billion to 1 chance of being a human being. So if you ever needed that one motivation to get out of bed, just remember that you could have been a rock. And you are a human, so be thankful.
Look at this. Where's the sound effect for that? Where's the flag button, Jay?
I hit it. I just hit it.
There we go.
I just hit it.
Listen, man, this whole matrix is built off ones and zeros, man. Barbershop Jay, you a 0 and I'm a 1.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, that means you have balance, Barbershop, and he does not.
Exactly, because 0 in the middle of the integer line, negative, positive. Okay, got you. Anyway, go ahead, Gully. Pull up the numbers.
Well, 4.7 to 5.3 assists per game for their career.
For who? Who is this again?
Kevin Durant and Kobe Bryant.
Well, so wait, say.
So Kevin Durant averages 5.3 assists per game. Kobe Bryant averages 4.7.
So what's the
difference? Just to clarify my point, it was actually I think 400 quadrillion. Yeah. So again, there you go.
Yeah.
Go do something with it. Like get out there.
And out of that quadrillion, here's the one rock. Rock head. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So who got the 5.3 and who got the 4.7?
Durant averages 5.3 assists per game. Kobe Bryant for his career averaged 4.7.
Okay, so we run
right.
Yeah, that's
so
right. We
who's the ball hog here? And
what do assists? Hold on. What do assists got to do with ball holding?
Well, I'm not passing to a guy who ain't gonna try to score.
Hello. You need a button.
What do assists got to do with ball holding?
I'm gonna let you figure that out because if I have to do it, it'd take a whole nother hour. And we ain't just got the time for this.
I understand that language now. Go ahead.
Okay, got you. Yeah, you understand the hour.
Kobe Bryant was a ball hog. Michael Jordan was too. That's what it is.
And Kevin Durant is not.
Is not.
No, he never could. He wasn't the primary ball handler on any team he ever played for.
When was Kobe Bryant?
Man, Kobe had the ball all day, every day, bro.
So what did Derek Fisher do?
They got Kobe Lakers. He was like the first meme, bro. Shoot the ball, pass the ball, Kobe.
Okay, so how come LeBron ain't a ball hog then?
Because he averaged way more assists, since you want to use that as the.
But
the
I thought assists don't got nothing to do with
I'm
ball.
I'm using your logic with you.
No.
Don't use his logic to validate what you're getting ready to say.
Use your own.
Why you want to chime in when I have a
No,
because
use your own logic.
You use your own logic.
Assists have nothing to do with ball.
You said assists have nothing to do with it, but you
speak his lingo. That's all. I was trying to speak his language.
I'm speaking your language. Assists got nothing to do with ball hogging. How come LeBron ain't a ball hog?
He's not.
Why?
He's considered an unselfish player. That's why he's not a ball hog.
Who? No.
I just basically
considered. I don't care. Nick Wright and Stephen A. Smith got to say about. I'm talking about you, bro. Hold on. Which way are my fingers?
Yeah. Point the other way. Right. Bro. Yeah, that way. Yeah.
This way.
Yeah. What you said? What you said? You didn't say what Stephen A. said. You said what do assists have to do with it?
Right.
No, you're asking me the question.
According to the numbers,
a more accurate answer. He's considered an unselfish player.
By whom?
By most people who watch basketball. Now you to win this
No. By whom? You said most people that watch basketball.
Well, I'm talking about you. You watch basketball. Why is LeBron not considered a selfish player?
Why is he not considered? Because he's not a selfish. We see
he holds the ball for more time. He has a larger time of possession than I think. Like, don't he have among the largest time?
You asking or you telling? You asking or you telling?
We're trying to find out from you.
You should know this, right? Because you're the numbers guy.
I'm gonna tell you the fact.
He spent more time. He spent more time with his. He's not a ball hog, but he had a ball more. He spent the ball.
Yeah,
he spent more time with the ball in his hands.
Is it a buzzer for that?
He spent more time with the ball in his hands than the guys who consider ball hogs. He starts and ends the plays in the middle, in the clutch, but he's not a ball hog.
Ooh,
I don't understand.
Yeah, you should.
I know.
Drink some
toilet
water.
Gatorade. Yep, Gatorade. Pedialyte actually has a lot of nutrients to help bring you back here.
Barbershop would know about that.
Yeah, exactly. You need to rehydrate. You know what I'm saying?
All this little conversation started off of me saying Barkley ain't gonna help your team.
No, you said Barkley was but you started off by saying because he was 6'4".
Yeah,
6'4".
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the numbers are put a lot of. Yeah, I'm glad you put a lot of thought into that. He's 6'4".
Man, going against that thing, Barkley ain't about to do nothing, bro.
Hey, I tell you what, go ask. You know that uncle you called? You ain't got to call him now because we getting ready to be done. But go ask your family members. Go ask the males, men, and the female and the women in your family that watch hoop.
My uncle gonna tell me Barkley his second favorite player. His favorite player is Larry Bird, but he know he can't do nothing with Giannis.
Okay,
he know that.
We talking about putting Barkley into that lineup. That's what we talking about. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get to our gridiron, which we had to do next week. I knew that was gonna happen.
Time.
No, we don't. I got to get in the bed, man.
You the only one with a bedtime.
No, you should have a bedtime.
Grandpa.
You should have a bedtime.
You take your Metamucil.
Did you get your diaper changed? You need your diaper change over there. You need a nap.
I know you still be on that Similac.
You need a nap. You need a nap right now. You can't sit still. You need a nap.
This episode is brought to you by Hen Doggy Dog. You feel what I'm saying?
Really? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Got you.
I'm just gonna say, TJ, you was at your house, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he had his house. He got a bed
You at
amongst
your
the
house,
machines.
right?
Hey,
Yeah,
wherever the place you spend the most
You at
time
home.
that's your house.
Yeah, exactly.
He was at his
and
house.
on that note,
Steph's defensive rating is similar to Magic's, and Bird's is worse. So
that's what I'm telling you,
guys.
Magic,
I'm telling you,
Magic
this
and
era
Bird
of defense
are
you speak of
liabilities,
is not applicable to some of these guys, and that
this era of defense is not great either.
What do you mean? What do you
Steph,
mean?
who is
Not
by
applicable
far
to-
the
we know
biggest defensive liability on that team, on that top group, is equal or greater to 2/5 of that team. That is a problem.
Bird and Magic. You ain't got to twist your eyes up. I'll tell you who he talking about.
Bird and Magic.
Do assists count in this one, TJ?
Did you just say, Double J, that
he could
Larry
steal?
Bird was, wait a minute, did you just say that Larry Bird, how many times was he second team all defense?
3.
In the era where they was sorry in basketball.
Oh, you mean like in the era now where all they do is shoot us 3?
It's been fun, but we got to run.
Yeah, that's we getting ready to get out of here on that. Thank you. Thank you for taking the words right out of my mouth.
Clickbait.
Yeah, listen, you don't think we know that by now?
A lot of crackheads in them locker rooms, man.
Yeah, okay, got you.
Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
got you.
And Jordan said it soon he got to that locker room as a rookie.
Yeah,
said,
well, it was a lot of it's a lot of HGH users nowadays.
I don't care what you talk about. Crack is a crazy drug.
Well, keep talking.
I don't know. That could be why the defense was so good. They were flying.
Yeah. Keep talking. Yeah, got you. And on that note, we leave you with this quote.
Hey, before you say your quote, soon Bird stopped taking the crack. His back went out, man. So I'm just saying, bro.
Oh, brutal.
You really stopped me for that? That's unbelievable.
Yeah, because this quote might be boof.
Okay, it is often it is often about what you do before the act that will determine the quality of said act. It's been fun.
That sounds interesting. So if I did crack before the game and I played good, that's the quality of
cut this mic, man.
Yeah, because I told y'all he need a nap. He just like one of them little preschoolers, you know what I'm saying? He don't run around all day, man. He done wore himself out, man. He need a nap. Yeah, it's been fun, but we got to run. Don't forget to check us out every Wednesday at 9 on the PM side right here on the yard. Or y'all can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the shop's fan page, and of course YouTube. And while you're over at YouTube, make sure you hit the notification bell. Bing, bing, bing. Or the subscribe button, as I like to say. And we'd be much obliged. No, I'm not actually. And if that don't work, y'all can Google it. For my man's B Rich, Double J, D Gully, speaker for Giannis Antetokounmpo, Lady Gaga, whoever it is next week, I don't know. And my man Doug over there in the locker room, TJ joining us from locker room, and all those who follow and support us, of course. We say thank you. I'm Barbershop Jay, and you've been listening to the Shop Report. And remember, the next time y'all want to know what's really going on, man, come to the shop. Walk-ins are always welcome. Holla!